This week I've been in retreat in this 5 by 8 foot little trailer. Her name is Prayerwheels. She came into my life in New Jersey after my house burned down, and about a year later I realized that I needed to pack up and move. And so I painted her up, as you can see, and put on some of the things that survived by being in my church office. Those pictures are from a calendar that has traveled around with me for years. And the icons, I slept in the hammock, the dog slept on the dog bed, and the cat sort of leapt around. The last thing we did in New Jersey was vote, 6 o'clock in the morning. Here we are. And then we set off west. She looks very small compared to the rest of the traffic. And camped, and we were headed for a retreat in San Antonio. I left the trailer and the dog at this kennel, and then after the retreat we went further west, and by this time, the winter solstice, we were at the Sufi land, the Southwest Sufi community. Here she is outside the little papercrete house that we built for me on the community. And then I moved back into town and painted her the color of that rock and parked her next to it on Bennett Street. When we lived on Swan Street, there she is, next to Chicken Little the sailboat. Then, mostly, we used her for camping occasionally and getting out and sleeping in her. When we got back from Mexico, Tuana painted the house the same color as the two-color Mexican houses, and Prayerwheels got the same beautiful treatment. Now we have the lot next door and moved the Darga up from Bennett Street, and she's back to being a retreat hut. Here is the, I guess the doll's house view, and here from the inside looking west. From the sitting place, this is the wall I look at. And I want to look again at the photographs that I chose to put in that place. The first is Whitby. The second is one of the rooms in my house that burned. And then Holy Isle, and then the prayer place, and here's the inside of it. And the downstairs kitchen in my house, and my house during the early spring. Back on Holy Isle, this is a 7th century saint's cave, meditation cave, I guess. And here's some woods from the time I walked St. Cuthbert's Way. It's in Scotland. And coming up next is the view from where I sat during this Holy Week retreat, the straight-on view. And what did I do there? Partly I worked with Sadi's original meditation book and partly I'll tell you next.